Islam.
Well, see, when I first started AM Chicago, I was telling Robin in the commercial break, there wasn't an audience. I'd accepted the job and didn't ask the question, was there an audience? So the first day I arrived, I did the first AM Chicago, there was no audience. And I was like, whoa, I need an audience.
Yeah.
And so that week, we went out literally on the streets of Chicago. We put 12 chairs and said, come on in, y'all, we got coffee. It's warm in here, it's cold out there. If you just watch the show, we'll give you free coffee. That's how we got an audience.
That's what we love about the innocence of you. That's how it was so pure. There wasn't anything.
Yeah.
And
it just started exactly like that. I go, oh, there's no audience? I need some people to talk to and look at. Yes.
And you know what? You were talking to a young woman earlier back in our green room, Taylor.
Taylor Richardson.
She was here on our program via satellite a few weeks ago with her mama. She is an aspiring astronaut. And to meet her backstage, and she has been raising money because she wants girls that look like her to be able to go see A Wrinkle in Time. Let's take a little bit of a listen.
And how much money have you raised?
$50,000.
$50,000?
Yes,
that is amazing. You know what? I'm going to match your $50,000. There you go.
Thank you.
So now you got $100,000, okay? Now you can take lots of people. Okay.
It brought the girl to tears. I'm gonna get your question in a moment. Can I ask you some things first before I get to you, Taylor?
Hi,
all right,
Taylor.
with your mom.
So proud of you. Girl.
I know, but that's just, it must be nice. Okay, 50,000, I got it right like that. Just like boom. Love that. But let's talk about A Wrinkle in Time. Ava DuVernay was here yesterday. Your dear friend and director.
I saw her.
She said, I know you all have worked together before, and you really hadn't been planning on working on this one, and then she gave you the script.
Yes. Well, what had happened was, Robin, that I wanted to just hang out with her and have fun, like hang out with girlfriends. And I said, I'm going to come to New Zealand because everybody should go there if you can in your lifetime. And she said, well, are you serious about that? Because if you're serious about that, I want you to read for this part. Because I don't know, I think you should play this part. So I said, let me read the book first, because I wanted to see what Madeline Lincoln, and I thought, yeah, girl, I'll play a part. I'd be happy to do that. And it turned out to be one of the most fun times I've ever had.
That's saying
just
something.
Hanging out with Ava and with Reese and Mindy and the crew every day. It was just, I think you can feel the love on the screen. I think you can see it because we all had such a good time doing it.
Do y'all want to see a little bit of it right now?
Yeah, a little bit.
You set it up. A Wrinkle in Time.
We do not act soon, darkness will fall across the universe. We're in search of warriors who can fight the it, who can bring hope back. Your father.
My father.
Oh
Yes. That young girl, she was 13 at the time. Now she's 14. Her name is Storm Reed. She is a marvel. And I will have to say that as great a young actress as she is also a great human being. Her parents have done an incredible job of raising her. So she's grounded. I mean, as you know, the movie opens this Friday, and so her life's about to explode. Yeah. But I think she's going to be able to handle it because she's been raised so well.
The way you describe that, I know another young woman who's been raised very well. Taylor, do you have a question now for Ms. Oprah? Yeah, go ahead, you stay.
Well, I have a question for you. What made you decide to do this for this particular movie?
Well, I just thought, in my opinion, representation does really matter, and to see someone who looks like me in a presented like this, I just feel like it's important for girls to see that movie.
Oh, you've been raised well too.
I know.
Yes. I wanted to ask, what's some advice you would give girls who look like me who want to make a change or be the change in the world?
Well, I have that advice for girls who look like you and for girls who don't, because the advice is really the same. The highest honor on earth that you will ever have is the honor of being yourself. And your only job in the world is to figure out, that's what this movie is about. Your only job in the world. People think your job is to get up and go and raise money and take care of your family and stuff. That's an obligation that you have, but your only true job as a human being is is to discover why you came, why you are here. And every one of us has an internal guidance, a GPS, an intuition, a heart print, a heart song that speaks to us. And your only job is to be able to listen and discern when it's speaking versus your head and your personality speaking. And if you follow that, you will be led to the highest good for you, always. That's why all the voices of the world mean nothing if your voice is in alignment with all the voices of the world.
Oh my God.
That's the truth.
I'm telling you.
No matter what you look like.
I'm telling
no matter what you look like.
Young, old, black, white, hearing that.
But it's the truth.
It's true. You ought to have your own show. You're pretty good at this.
Well, I'm holding her because when I was looking at Mrs. Witch character, I think they did such an incredible job. Isn't this a great duplication of to have that?
I know, because growing up, didn't you say you had like a corn cob that you would make into?
I am old enough to have been raised in an environment in Mississippi, which it was like apartheid, the South was, when I was raised. And I had actually a corn cob doll. Y'all don't know what that is, because when I said that, okay, you do. It means you know, you go in the cornfield and you take the corn shucks and then the golden hair, what was the silk of the corn, and that's what we played with. And so to get a real doll when I was a girl was like, oh my God, it's not a corn cob doll. So to have now to start it out with a corn cob doll, and then to have a full circle that there is a doll made in your image and the image of the character is pretty incredible, actually.
Yeah.
It's a pretty incredible thing. It really is. No small thing. And my whole life, we couldn't afford a Barbie. I remember the Christmas I wanted a Barbie, and my mother, you're not getting no Barbie. Yeah, because you couldn't afford a Barbie. Yes.
We're just two girls from Mississippi sitting
two
here.
girls from Mississippi. It worked out.
What can people learn from your story?
From my story, this is the thing that I love about my story, is that I know that it isn't specific to me. I think that exactly what I was saying to you, Taylor. The reason why it's not that I'm just successful, I'm also delightfully happy. Yeah. You know, I'm also content. I'm also at peace with the work that I've done. And everybody can achieve that if you do what I just said. You have your own internal GPS, guidance system, the voice of God, whatever you choose to call it. And people get in trouble because you're following everybody else's. And so if you just lean into becoming more of who you are, more of who you were meant to be, that's why you're here. Yeah. You're not here to pretend to be like somebody else.
I think about it as an athlete, and I would run track, and you'd get in trouble when you look to your left or right, but when you stayed in your lane and ran your race, and even if you did not win, if you could find glory in the victory of others.
Yes.
And that's something that...
Robin, I can't believe you just said that, because I used to say that to my team every day when we're doing the show. I say, guys, you lose energy when you look back to see where the other guy. So put all your energy into where you're headed, not into what the other people are doing.
Yeah.
And it makes a huge difference. Yeah.
Well, all the other shows are looking at you. You don't have to worry about it. You know what?
That's what you came to do.
Bless your heart. And it's been some years, but to have this woman sit in my chair when I was ill, that is a true friend. Somebody that was there in your froggy slippers,
yes,
keeping the chair.
We wore our Robin bracelets until they fell off. Yes.
but real sisterhood, as is this movie. And I cannot wait to see the screening tonight with everyone.
Thank you, thank you. March 9th, Friday. Take your children.
That's the same thing that
I think she's too young, though. I think it'll be too loud for her. I think she's too young. You need to be at least 8.
Yeah, Ava said the same thing, or take the child within.
Or take the child within.
There.
Yeah, that's good. Take the child within and take a child.
Oprah, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you all for letting me be here. Thank you.
Bless you. Thank you. We needed this. Thank you for being a carrier of the light. And A Wrinkle in Time is in theaters this Friday. Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.